Everybody, time to continue our adventures. I went ahead off camera last night, and as soon as the recording stopped, I ran down there and got the supplies to make a lean-to, and then came straight back. You didn't really miss anything. It was kind of boring. But what I did want to point out is we did all that work inside the pond. That was our respawn point. Well, you need to try to remember that as soon as you get out of there, you need to respawn. Set your respawn somewhere else. That way, if you die, you don't wind up inside the pond underneath all that water and no diving gear. That could be really disastrous. So I already set my respawn point. Now we're going to continue forward. We're about to kill some stink bugs. So, because I need the stink bug parts for the gas mask, but also for the gas mask and the hammer. I need the stink bug parts for the gas mask and the insect hammer, the tier 2 hammer. See, this is where that badge really helps you. If I didn't have that badge on, I would definitely be losing a lot more health a lot more quickly. But because I have that badge on, it's helping me stay alive longer against this stink bug and this gas. You still got to watch your health, of course. But it's not as deadly. So I'm going to kill all the stink bugs here. There should be 4 stink bugs here. Not worried about the stinking gas part thingy right now. I bet I need stink bug parts. I think it's 4 stink bug parts for the hammer and 1 stink bug part for the mask. These guys are weak to piercing damage. That's why my trident is doing such good work against them. I'm trying to get rid of these. What I normally do is after I get back to base, I normally start working towards using the smoothie called Fuzz on the Rocks, because it gives you max health and it heals you also like the rest of the smoothies, so nothing wrong with max health. So whoa. So yeah, as soon as we get done with this, we're going to head that direction. We'll be able to find at least 2 more bombardier beetles to kill. At least 2 more. Sometimes I found 2 down there and then at least 1 more down by the rock. There's a rock down there that I'm kind of thinking about putting our base on. They're for basically a starter base. It's not going to be my permanent base, but I'm not going to live on that rock by the field station forever, Yeah, so, and I'll wind up doing a lot of that work off camera because, yeah, I've put a base there before on a previous character, and it's a really good spot, but it takes a while to move the resources down there. So, discovered Frankenliner. There's my bombardier beetle. Dude, you're gonna get hit. But yeah, that's why I said I'll wind up doing a lot of that off camera, just because, I mean, it's kind of boring. It's just basically me running back and forth with the materials to start making a base. I didn't expect him to do that many of those in a row. I got you. I got you. So I got 20 bombardier parts and 5 boiling glands. Nice. Where'd the other one go? I guess it's down there by the rock. See, what they'll do a lot of times is they'll start here, and eventually they'll make their way down to that place I'll tell you. I'll show you here in a minute what it looks like. But they'll make their place down there. And so, yeah. So, yeah, we run down this way. Excuse me. So, yeah. But anyways, I have to correct myself as well, because yesterday, or one of the previous videos, I don't remember if it was the last video or not, but one of the previous videos I said you needed a tier 2 axe to collect all food. Well, you need a hammer for the cookie, and then you need an axe for the apple and the hot dog. So I had to correct what I had said. I apologize for that. This is that rock that I was telling you about. See, it's got a decent spot to build on. You're up off the ground. You don't have anything just knocking at your door constantly. And so yeah. And when you get raided, you are able to go down there and defend your base without having stuff just beating the crud out of your base the whole time while you're fighting other insects. Unless you get flying insects, that's a little different story. You know, you get flying insects, that's a little different story. You know, but get out of here, ant. I don't want to hit you with a perfect block. Fight one thing at a time. Fight one thing at a time with this gear. Is that a stink bug or an ant? Looks like a soldier ant. Okay, so we still got plenty of room. So I got that guy there, and then sometimes you'll find one underneath here, which we got one right there. So that'll be one more that we get to kill. That's why I said that's the big thing, is to watch out for these guys. Their attacks are not that bad. It's the acid that just, I mean, it will mutilate you quick if you ain't careful. You can see, you know, if you're watching my character, whenever I get hit with a little bit of actual acid, how fast it ticks my health down. Even with the badge on. But the badge is for what is the badge for? It's gas and dust. Yeah, that's right. These guys don't do either one of those. These guys don't do either one of those. Alright, so now we're about to go back to base. Yep, I'm at the base. Let's go ahead and eat that meal. It's not gonna, it'll wind up spoiling otherwise. Let's go ahead and eat it. Use that healing bandage. No, let's use one of these. And then water, we can just kind of keep an eye up. Get some water on the way back to base. So, yeah. Now the next thing we do is once we get back to base, of course, we got to get situated. But after we get situated, then we need to craft our tier 2 axe and our tier 2 hammer. Then we're going to go to the Mike Cave because there was some oh yeah, there was some tier 2 rocks. The first time we went in there, there were some tier 2 rocks that I couldn't get because of the fact that I didn't have a hammer. I didn't have the insect hammer, the tier 2 hammer. Okay. So, and then after that, we're going to go to the red ant den and clean that out so I can get the chip for it. All right, which one? Let's do this one. So yeah, we're gonna do that here shortly. I need to make a. Not really worried about a dew collector because we're in medium. So yes, your stuff does go down at a decent pace, but it's not as bad as woe mode. But I do need a jerky rack. Because see, you get a quest. You get one quest basically, or one. Yeah, it's kind of like a quest. Now basically, it is a quest. Okay, come on. Why is this so hard to put down right now? Uh-oh. All right, this is what I was telling you about. I'm at this little bitty starter little outpost thing, and about to get my first base raid. And it is, guess what? Larva. You usually got plenty of time to wait for them to get ready for them because they usually start at a certain area, and then you just got to kind of wait for them to show up. There's a larva right there. Uh-oh, larva's doing something. See, and then you got a little bit of science for safely defending your base. Now, just keep in mind that the first few you get raided are really easy, and it definitely, I mean, without a doubt, gets harder when you're getting base raided. Okay, definitely gets harder. Okay, he almost broke my smithing station. Okay, so there we go. All right, so we're good. So now we can get back to what we were doing. Sorry about that. So that's what I was telling you about your first base raid. We're at, how do you see how many days you're in? Anyways, we're not on our first day, and we finally got the first base raid. And it was, like I told you, larva. Now that, I'm not saying that, you know, the whole time we're playing, we're not going to get base raided by nobody else, no other insects. It's just that's the one that I've irritated the most right now. So those are the ones that want me gone right now. Oh man, I am out of room. What is going on? How did I do this? So yeah, those are the ones that I have irritated the most on let's go ahead and put down, put that in there, that in there, that in there. It says I got 30 of them. Why won't it let me repair that? That didn't make any sense. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, that was the first one. There'll be many more to come. I think the worst ones I don't like the most, the ones that I don't like the most, I think is the flying ones. When it comes to, I've never been raided by bees, but I have been raided by mosquitoes, and don't care much for those kind of raids. So trying to get a little situated here. Sorry about this. We'll be on our way shortly. Oops. Actually, I could probably do that right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, yep. There's my tier 2 axe, the insect axe. Put that in there. And then I need to craft. See, your best bet of doing it is putting berry leather into a jerky rack, because it's 1 for 1. Every berry leather you make only takes 1 berry chunk. But if you go to the workbench, it takes, as you can tell, it's 3 chunks for 1 leather. The only reason I'm doing it that way this time is because I get that quest I told you about gives me raw science. See, 450 raw science for making 3 berry leather from a workbench. And like I told you, if you want to S rank the game,
detecting a soldier ant in our area,
you've got to... What? Soldier ant? Where? Oh, he's over there. Okay, I can see the grass moving. Alright, what time is it? It's 3:38. Let's go ahead and run over here and get this mite cave done. May have to wait till in the morning to do the red ant hill. And that's fine. You know, it's not hard. And like I said, I've already made the red ant armor. So having the red ant armor is a good thing, because then you don't have to worry about being attacked the whole time while you're in there. You don't have to worry about being attacked the whole time you're in there when you're wearing the red ant armor. So makes it a lot quicker, but it still takes a bit. It's relatively big inside the red ant hill. So I'm ready to go in there though, because of the fact that I told you I'm not the greatest at perfect blocking, so I make a lot of bandages. Well, with the chip that you get out of there, you get the ability to learn something from the ASL called was it bandage efficiency or something like that? And basically what it does is it makes it to where you can make a bandage out of 1 sap and 1 fiber. Right now, when I make bandages, it's 2 sap and 3 fiber for each bandage. Get these grubs while I'm here. I need this.
A scientific breakthrough.
So yeah, these are the tier 2 rocks. But you need a tier 2 hammer or better. Oh, look at that rock cracker. Good. There we go. Now we'll get back to camp, get situated, get ready for the trip. And then tomorrow morning we'll go ahead and, I don't know, what time is it? Let's see what time it is. It's only 5 o'clock. Yeah, well, I guess we'll wait. Yeah, we'll go ahead and wait because like I said, wolf spiders patrol this area at times, and coming out of that ant hill at night, which is what I would be doing, might get a little disastrous. So let's don't risk it right now. Go ahead and make a better torch to put. Yeah, so anyways. Oh, I need to do this too before I forget, and if I die, then I wind up back on the other side of the pond. Okay, good. Now I'm about to go to that candy box and see about getting some of those mints. Yeah, we're looking good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this candy box over here, you can pop it open with the hammer. You can't pop it open unless you got at least a tier 2 hammer or better. There you go. And you go down inside here and you break these open. So yeah. Oh, I got it. Sweet. Oh, yay. Takes so long sometimes to get this thing. This is a trinket called the Suspicious Mint. And what it does is when you equip it, your attacks do fresh damage. And you know, you can look at enemies. I'll show you an enemy. See if I can find one. I can't find one. Oh, I can. There it is right there. So I'll show you what it is. Where's it at? Come on. I know you're over here. What, are you stuck? There you are. See, the ladybug, if you look, they're weak to busting and fresh. Okay? Well, if you look at this trinket I just picked up, it does fresh attack. So now I'm going to do more damage against her because I'm using that trinket to do. It does fresh damage. See how fast I killed her that time? Yeah, well, that's what the trinket does. So that's a good trinket to have in a for a low level. Anything that does is weak to fresh, that's going to help you survive and kill stuff faster. Not really survive. Well, I guess it is survive, because the faster you can kill it, the less chance you have of dying. So, yeah, to get this set back up. I should have set this back up already, but no big deal. Do that right there. Okay. Oh, I need to do this. So. Alright, what are we going to do next? Oh yeah, we're going to do the Red Ant Hill, and then after we go to the Red Ant Hill, then we got to go to Burgle. I start out by eating 10 of these right off the bat. And the reason I do that, you'll see in just a second. See why I do it. Okay, that gives you Fresh Defense level 3. You've already maxed out Fresh Defense. Well, what Fresh Defense does is it helps you. What does it do? Here, I'll show you. Mutation Fresh Defense. Right here. It does Gash Resist, Burn Resist, and Sizzle Protect. So, when you're going against... you're going against... I think it works against Bombardier Beetles, too. But it definitely works against stink bugs. And it's very helpful when you go to the sandbox, because when you go to the sandbox, you're basically walking on a desert. So you need extra protection against the heat. That's where the Sizzle Protect comes in. Plus, that ladybird larva thing I was telling you about, they do sizzle or damage or some type of burn damage, something like that, and that helps you with the sizzle not getting too hot and burning to death. So, alright, let's put that in there, and then will this fit in here? It will. Okay. We got 1 head and 13 of that. We should have enough to make the ladybug armor. So this takes 2 parts. This takes 4, so that's 6. And this takes 5, so that's 11. So yeah, I got enough. I just got to build up the berry leather to get the ladybug armor. The ladybug armor is definitely better armor. Uh-oh. Where's it at? Oh, it's a soldier ant. Okay. Oh, you son of a goose. Son of a goose. He would have to get 1 hit off on me. So, I doggone it. That's what I was telling you about. God dang it. That's the bad thing about a two-handed weapon. It takes so much to swing them. Okay, y'all done yet? You sure? Sure. Y'all done yet?
No water filtration tablets needed.
That's what I was saying. I was telling you about that earlier. You wind up killing an ant, and if there's ants within a certain radius of you killing the one, then you draw their attention. Then you got to fight more when you're trying to just get done. So, let's do this. So yeah, now we're about to put on our red ant armor. And
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
I did not make red ant armor. Are you serious? I'm gonna have to go make that. Do I got enough? I should have enough. Yeah, I should have enough to make it. Let's see. Let's go up to the head, helmet, to the that, and then to the leggings. Yep, I have enough. Okay.
That should keep me safe.
And for some reason, you get a achievement for equipping the red ant armor. Not everything, but the red ant armor. So, okay, I think I got everything right. Let's go ahead and pull this stuff out of here. Forgot to situate this stuff. The rest of that can stay in there. Put this, those two in there. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't really need that. I'm going to hold on a little bit of this. I don't need that. Okay. Don't really need the bow, but I'm going to hold on to it for right now. That right there. Put this up here. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. What you guys down there doing? Got to start collecting silk, crude rope. Are you? Oh, what? Oh, I put it in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that back in the other one. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're ready to go to the red ant hill. Okay, let's go.
That ant go.
That's why I said with the red ant armor, you'll see it, because normally soldier ants, if you're not a red ant, soldier ants will attack anything that's not a red ant. See, here's a soldier ant, and he's not killing me right now. See? Now, as long as I don't attack anything, then I will stay safe. But as soon as I attack something or pick up an ant egg, then they will absolutely try to kill my face off. See, I got all this food right here. I don't really need all the food. I mean, I'm going to pick up some of the food, but I'll show you where the spot is. So, there's several rocks up here for the upgrades. Okay. So, and that's why I said, as long as you don't attack anything, you shouldn't have to worry too much about them, trying to kill you. And then the other thing is an ant egg. You can pick up an ant egg as long as you're not spotted by an ant. As long as you're not spotted by an ant, then you can pick up an ant egg and get away with it. But you gotta, like I said, not be spotted. Alright, this is our first stop. Go up here, get the Rotten Bee shoulder pads. Oh, that's something I also forgot to tell you about as far as the rotten gear goes. The thing with the rotten gear is it's not as good as the regular. It's rotten, So you can still use it and it'll still work, but it's not as good as the actual rotten, What happened to the other one? Normally you get 4 out of that. Oh, there it is right there. Got it. Okay. Here's the chip. And then you got a tier 2 rock. You can come in here sooner, but I just usually wait until I can get the milk molar and the tier 2 rocks and everything before I come in here. Otherwise, you're going to have to make another trip back in here. You're already going to have to make a trip back here anyway, because the eggs, you use them for brat burst, like the grenade, basically a grenade brat burst. Okay. Now I don't have to pick up all this food, but I am going to pick it up because, hey, free food's free food. I'm not going to pick up all the food in this den, but I will pick up that free food. All right, let's go back out here. Let's go back in the water. We'll go in the water to begin with. Don't forget any upgrade rocks laying on the ground. Go in the water to begin with. Go get this 500 raw science, and then continue through. Now you gotta unequip and re-equip, and then you got your torch back. Alright, so continuing on. Now it's time to go get the rest of the upgrade rocks. And there's, like I said, there's a milk molar in here. There's some more raw science. And then before I leave, I want to pick up at least one ant egg. And do I see anything close by? I heard something. Make sure there's nothing hiding on me, because what I was planning on doing is just grabbing this ant egg. Now don't jump down in there, because if you jump down in there, you basically go back to where you were at, where you started, or not really started, but where you were down in there, and you got the chip and the mint and all the food. Well, that's where you'll go back to, and we don't need to go back in there because we've already collected everything in there. Now we're going over here. First stop is the milk molar. Did you see the message pop up on my screen? It said that the red ants are aware of my presence. They don't want me gone just yet, but they're aware of my presence. So, but that won't be gone part will come soon enough. Now with the new update, the 1.4 update, they've made it to where you can get, you can go talk to the ant queen of each faction, the red ants, the black ants, the fire ants. And you can offer basically I don't know, a gift or something, and you can basically win them over and be able to not be attacked by red ants all the time. So I just lost that one. Oh well, life goes on. Let's go. Yeah, if you get in good with the ants, then you'll be able to run around without red ant gear or black ant gear or whatever, and not get attacked by the red ants, black ants, or fire ants. But you got to go get in good with the queen. And this is where they added the queen. If you go down this little tunnel right here, see where I got the face mask? Go down this little tunnel, and you'll come to an egg room. Once you go past the egg room, okay, then you can go here and meet the queen. There she is. Okay. I don't want to make friends with the ants right now because I want to raise up. There's a mutation called Ant Annihilator. Yeah, Ant Annihilator, and it helps you get more damage against the ants. Well, yeah, if you're friends with them, you don't need that damage. But I'm not friends with them. Right now, I want to collect stuff. You have to collect different pieces from the ants to get gear. So, but yeah, like I said, big thing is just make sure you got plenty of light and take your time. You know, I like to plan it out to where I don't stay in here past dark, and then that way I don't have to worry about any wolf spotters. Because if I'm not mistaken, wolf spotters do patrol over in the area that I'm kind of like. I was thinking about what the camp would be called. It's more like an outpost. You know, the little outpost, like the pond camp would be an outpost, because that's never going to be like my main base. You know, so it gets a little hectic through here at times. So everything was collected. Now we can head out of here. I think I'm going to go ahead and run to the oak tree and turn in that chip so that I can upgrade, because you get a better canteen out of it. You get a better a faster way. I said not really a faster way, but a more proficient way of making bandages. Don't wait to scan the egg, because it will hatch in your inventory. It's not like you're going to have an egg inside you, but an egg will, you know, you get an egg ant at your base. I don't know if they'll attack your base. But I mean, if you don't have the materials to make the Bratwurst bomb, then there's really no point in holding on to an ant egg anyway. No point in holding on to an ant egg if you don't have the Bratwurst bomb. Alright, we're going to put all the food in here for right now, because that's a lot of food. I didn't realize I picked up that much food. That's a lot of food. Okay, so the rest will go over here.
Nature's lollipops.
Oh, let me go ahead and do this to make room. I need to go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my trident one time. Because see, if you upgrade a weapon or armor, it could be on, I mean, basically almost completely destroyed, and it'll give it full durability. So, I'm about to go. I don't know if you remember, whenever we went to the pond camp, okay, we set up a little wood thingy right there where the wolf spotters were. Well, I'm gonna go about to go show you why I did that. So, about to go show you why I did that. So, I did it for a reason. Basically, it's the best way to cheese wolf spotters and get Mithridatism without any major danger. You know, because they hurt when they hit. So I'm going to show you this way, so that if you want to use it, you don't have to, but if you want to use it, then you could, it's not hard to kill a bunch of wolf spotters and then be able to get Mithridatism at an early stage. So oh, come on, really?
Don't even need to boil it.
There was enough room for me to fit, and it wouldn't let me fit. Okay, let's go. And we're not going to worry about it. We're going to do a resource run next, but we're not going to do a resource run this time. I don't want to. It takes a while to do a resource run, so I don't want to sit there and, you know, take a chance of being out past dark, just trying to get a resource run and talking to Burgle and everything, especially around the tree, because I've already told you there's 2 wolf spotters that patrol on that tree, which is basically the 2 wolf spotters we're about to kill. Okay? But there's actually 3 wolf spotters around the tree. I haven't shown you the third one yet. Well, actually, you've seen the third one, yes. It's the one that's on the other side of the tree by the orb weavers. So, alright. So basically what you do is you go stand right in the middle, like this. You get out your bow, you do this. You pull out your trident. Even though they're not weak to the trident, you pull out your trident because it has the longest reach. If you use an axe, which is basically what they're weak to, an axe or a dagger, you have to get a lot closer, and this little trap kind of gets finicky on if it works or not, you know. And basically just watch for other spider legs, because sometimes there are orb weavers that come up inside this tree area, okay? And if you're attacking a wolf spider, even though they're not the same faction, basically, they're still both spiders. So you're attacking a wolf spider, they will come to investigate. So, and if they come to investigate, they'll see you, and then they want to rip your face off. There we go. First wolf spider kill, you get 600 raw science, and you get Mithridatism level 1. There's the orb weaver. Did you see it? I barely killed that wolf spider in time. Now I can kill the orb weaver. It's not like it's a big deal. It's just that, you know. Where the heck did he go?
Bob's ghost.
Okay, well, I was going to fight that orb weaver just to make sure. Oh, come on now, really? Why won't it let me? Oh, it's supporting. It's got issues right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready for the next one. So I can recycle it, but for some reason I can't pick it up. All right, cool. Let's do this. Put it right back in place. Basically just keep an eye out for the left side of the screen, because that's where the orb weavers tend to come from. And like I said, I don't mind fighting an orb weaver, but fighting a wolf spider and an orb weaver at the same time is not the greatest plan in the world. Not when you're now if you're like amazing at perfect blocking, then you could absolutely do it, you know. But me not being amazing at perfect blocking, yeah. So, but this is the way to cheese wolf spiders to get Mithridatism. You still got to wait for them to respawn, but it doesn't take but a little bit to respawn. Come on, hurry up! Get you killed. There we go. Let's go. Let's go fight a thing. All right, he got me. He got me. Oh, orb weaver is not that hard to fight. These are like the easy ones to fight. And then if you don't pull your head out of your rear end, you get attacked too much, you wind up dying. Let's see, I got this. There we go. Oh, I got the gold card for the... Wow. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. You don't want to. I personally don't care to fight at this level. I don't care to fight an orb weaver and a wolf spider at the same time. Got 2 upgrade rocks. When you get some brat burst, you come back here. Okay, at least one. You blow open this rock right here, and there's a gold milk molar behind it. And I'm not collecting a lot of resources. I'm just collecting this. That way, if I come back the next time, there's more wolf spiders down inside here. I don't have to worry about fighting them right away. Is this the right way? I think this is the right way. Yeah, this is the right way. Go this way here, and it leads right to Burgle, the Oak Lab. Oak Tree Lab. So now you go down here and talk to Burgle. And, yeah, I'll get some more smoothies. Hi, poor Weevil. Alright, buddy. I'm going to help you, okay? Here, I saved you. You're not stuck in this lab now the rest of your life. Actually, it probably would have been a good thing to leave him, because if he's stuck in here, then he wouldn't be killed by a bunch of enemies. Now, let's go to get this milk molar. There's a milk molar right over here that I couldn't get the first time I came through, but now that I have the hammer, you don't have to use a torch. It's really easy to see. I don't know if it makes a difference, but what I like to do is I like to kind of creep up to it. Maybe that doesn't draw the attention of the ants. I don't know. But I creep up here and I go like this, and then I'll just kind of creep away, sneak away, and then go back up here. We've turned that in, so now we go to the ASL machine and learn some new stuff. Every chip you turn in, you get raw science. So I'm going to take cooking this time, fiber bandage, buff lung, canteen upgrade, and then we're going to go with pebble foundations and fortified bases for right now. The rest of it I don't really need, especially like the fin flops, the diving thing. Let's go this way. Let's go ahead and analyze his materials.
Science.
So now that was kind of weird because I got new quests from the ASL machine, and I wound up getting the the soldier ant again. I just completed that one, and I wound up getting. So you get stuff again. I mean, some of the quests you definitely get over and over again, and then there's. Oh, okay. Now remember what I said. At night, wolf spiders patrol. I killed 2 of them, but I didn't kill the 3rd one. So, how many do I need? I just needed 2, right? Craft. I want to craft one of these and be able to make one before I head back to base. Okay, now you need 3 hide, which I can get some grub hide after the sun comes up. So, and you don't need a workbench to craft a canteen, so. Alright, let's go get some grub hide. I only need 3. Kill these 2 right here. And that was 2. I just need 1 more. Come on. ahead and get this milk molar. Oh, I forgot. I never did show you that one. All right, we're about to go back in here, so let's go back in there with Burgle. I don't have a lot of time left, so I'm going to wind up getting off right after I complete this part. But I wanted to show you also. Let's go ahead and grab some mushrooms, get something to eat. I don't have any meat on me, I don't think. Yeah, let's go back up in here. Oh, hey, ladybug. I ain't got time for you. Let's go back in here real quick and make my canteen, but I wanted to show you something that I didn't show you before so that you don't miss it. Right inside this room, you remember how we went down inside this room at the start after we came to the Oak Lab and got the raw science? There was raw science here, there was a tape here. Well, if you go back this way, there's a gold milk molar. Once you get your hammer, come back here, and that's one of the milk molars you got to collect, especially if you want to get 100% of the game done. The S rank. See, there we go. Got that. Now let's do this. Craft a canteen, and then equip it. Go over here to this and go ahead and fill it up. Now eventually, whenever you get to go to the upper yard, you'll eventually be able to make a charcoal canteen when you get the right things together. Antlion armor and different things, a couple things. You don't have to have the insulating spike that the ladybird larvae drop, but it definitely helps. But you do have to have a tier 3 hammer. Alright, I'm out of time. I'm going to call it here. Thank y'all very much for watching again. Remember, if you find yourself enjoying this, you could hit the like button and hit the subscribe. It's free, doesn't take but a second. Definitely helps the channel out. I will see y'all in the next video. Have a great day.